There's something on your heart. You know, Lord, I need you to show up. I need you to speak to me. Begin right here where he has already spoken. Because whatever he says will never diverge from his character. So it's always going to be based on his character, who he is. That's where he's going to speak to us from his holiness. And so the more we align our thoughts with God's truth, the more we discern his will. This is really important. The more I position myself to hear his truth, the more I am going to be able to hear my holy God. The more I position myself according to his truth and according to his will. We are grounded in the Word. We do not just seek God's will for guidance. We seek it for boldness, conviction, and obedience. In other words, I'm just saying, I don't want to just know what I ought to do. I want to know how he wants me to do that thing. And if you think about it, there's a distinction there. In fact, we talked about it at our men's life group on Thursday night. There's a path that God has for every believer. There's a purpose he has for your life. But there's also a way he wants you to walk that path. And the analogy I used was hiking the Grand Canyon. There is a path from the south rim to the north rim. It's called the Kaibab Trail. You can go part way down the Bright Angel, but mostly you just go down the Kaibab, the South Kaibab, up to North Kaibab. It's 21 miles across. It takes about 12 and a half hours. You go from 7,000 feet to 1,400 feet and up to 8,000 feet. It's 21 miles. And when you meet a ranger on the trail, as I was sharing with the guys Thursday night, they're looking for two things. They already know you're on the trail, right? This is the path. They look for two things when you walk up to them. The first thing they do is they look to see what's on your feet. Because if you're wearing flip-flops, you're not making it 21 miles. No matter how tough you are. They look for your feet. What are you wearing? And the second thing they look for, and they'll usually ask, is how much water do you have? I see you're on the trail, but there's a way to walk the trail. You got to put something on your feet that will make it, and you've got to have water. Usually a water filter to go along with it, but you need water and you need shoes, or you're not making it across this canyon. And God, in our life as a child of God, he has a path for you. And he also has a way to walk that. And it's the way of walking the path that's as important as the path itself. And so I want to hear in my life, I want to hear the path God has for me. And I want to hear how God wants me to walk that path. And I can only do that when I start with Scripture.